How's it going, Martin? You good?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. What about you?
I'm good, thank you. Where you coming from and how old are you?
I'm 23 years old and I'm from Munich, from Germany.
Ah, nice. So, what is it that brought you to the school? What made you become a student of the real world?
Um, it was back in like September of 2023, and I did video editing myself because it was my passion the whole time. And I edited videos for myself and also for my martial arts gym, but
Oh,
I didn't make any money of it. So I was an employee there.
yeah.
And yeah, then I thought, okay, maybe because I'm good at what I'm doing, maybe I can make some money of it. And then I I knew Tate from social media,
Yeah.
and I thought I can give it a try. And in the beginning, I was at first in the copywriting campus.
Yeah.
I did the whole copywriting thing, but after 1 2 weeks I recognized, okay, it wasn't the right thing for me to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, then afterwards I looked up at the campuses, and then I saw content marketing, the content creation campus, and I thought, okay, this is it, that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, that was
So
it.
that's been successful for you?
Sorry.
The content campus has been successful for you?
Yeah, I in the beginning I watched the whole lessons, I tried to implement it,
Yeah.
and I set up a social media account. And in the beginning, I thought, how is someone gonna pay me 10 euros or 20 euros per video edit? It wasn't, my mindset was in the whole wrong place.
Mm-hmm.
And I posted videos daily. I did the daily lessons, like Andrew said, and like Dylan also said. And then eventually the momentum started to keep going. And after some videos of 100 views, 200 views, I got a video like 600,000 views on Instagram, and I thought like, what's happening? What's going on here? And yeah, then I did some outreaches, and my first client was a boxing trainer from Berlin, from Berlin, from the capital of Germany.
Yeah.
And I made an fitness edit for him for like $20, so 20 euros. And yeah, that was the point where my whole mindset changed. And I thought, okay, when I can make $20, I can also make $1,000 or $2,000 from it. So yeah, that was the beginning for me.
So okay, so what was it? What was the skills that you learned from the real world that got you from? Because you said you've done content creation before.
Yeah, I could create content, but
Yeah.
I had no idea how to outreach. I had no idea how to place myself,
Yeah.
and how to bring value to the other people, because I thought, okay, I'm editing videos and that was it. But I didn't have the mindset of, okay, I'm solving problems for them. I'm taking time out of their business from things uh, they don't need to focus on, so they can focus on their real part of the business. What's the business keeps growing, and I do the other stuff. And yeah, then from that point, yeah,
Money's up from there. So how
yeah,
how did the real world make you come to that realization? Like, okay, right now I just make content, but there's actually more to it. Like, what sort of tools or lessons were you learning that made you realize actually there's more to just like making the video? I need to
yeah.
understand out doing it.
Um, of course, the business lessons, and big point for me was with the other students, because I saw the wins every day.
Yeah.
And I posted what I my edits, and when I had questions, I posted it in there, and they really helped me becoming the mindset or getting the mindset of an entrepreneur and not only of the guy who's video editing. And then I thought, okay, I need to start my own agency, my own company.
Yeah.
And that was the point where yeah, I did some free edits for some guys
Yeah.
and asked for testimonials. That's everything I learned in the real world. I had, like I said, I had no idea how to do
Yeah.
it. And from the testimonials, I got like 2 3 clients and made my first couple of $1,000 there. Yeah.
Dope. So in other words, before you went into the real world, you was kind of just making videos, but when you went there, they walked you through like a step by step, like do step
Yeah,
one,
exactly.
and
Exactly.
if you complete those things, then you start to see the
Yeah,
movement.
they kept me accountable because it's hard for myself. I'm
Yeah.
going to say I'm gonna do this, and this, but it's hard to keep yourself accountable. But you have the other guys in there, and they are going to see. Okay, is he going to do it? Is he not doing the things and the steps? And you see, okay, the other guys, they are growing up. They are getting wins every day, every day, every day. And I thought, okay, this this will be myself in the future. Yeah,
Amazing. So speak more on that. So a lot of the real world, would you say retention comes from like having a strong community within the school?
yeah, of course, because Um, I always heard the quote like, "You are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with,"
Yeah.
and that's exactly what was the big thing in the real world. There are everybody in there wants to grow up, wants to have a better life, wants to keep pushing forward,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's a great momentum for everyone, and you can help each other, and that's perfect.
Yeah. I'm
And
really a big fan of the community in the real world myself because I like the fact that it's a place where once knowledge is unlocked, no one's afraid to share it with the community that's in
yeah,
there,
and
which
and for
I think,
me also a big thing was I was in the beginner chats and I thought, okay, when somebody is gonna ask a question and I'm not, if I know the answer, when I'm not responding to them, the other people will not respond to my questions because I believe in karma and stuff like that.
yeah.
And that was also a big point for me. So I tried to help the others because I knew when I help them, they will help me for sure. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's part of the whole brand name. It's the whole brotherhood thing. It's like we're in this together. Yes, we have competition to keep us all constantly striving for better, but
of
it's
course,
not
of course.
anything like that. It's a brotherhood. We all want each other to do better, so we help each other, but we're also all trying to strive. So that's why we show the wins. It's not like a look at me, I'm doing better than you. It's more like look at me, you can do it as well. You
That's
know,
it.
and it's proof. It's very nice when you can see like actually I understand that it's capable, it can be done. Because a lot of people, that's the thing, that they don't understand that making 50K a month is possible. There's some people that in their mind, no matter
Yeah,
what you show them,
never.
it's
Yeah.
possible. It's not
For me
possible, but
too. In the beginning, I always had the worker mindset. I always thought, okay, living from month to month and stuff like that. And I also made a couple of €1,000, and then for some month, I did not um, get in the real world.
yeah,
I left it,
yeah, yeah,
and 2 months ago, I was in vacation in Italy, and I thought about, okay, because I had a moment where I kept sinking down a little bit.
yeah,
So then I thought, okay, maybe I need to rejoin the real world because, like I said, it kept me accountable and stuff like that. And it was really funny because I thought about it, and the next day, I don't know why, the next day the real world um, booked money from my account, but I had no idea why, because I wasn't in the program at the time. And the next day they booked money from my account and I was in again, and I thought, okay, this is it. So yeah, I need to do it again. So
For
yeah,
sure.
maybe there was some error or something, I don't know, but I'm grateful for it. So yeah,
Uh, a lot of the time, the reason why we always say we have quite high retention in the real world is because even though we are always teaching like the latest stuff, technology and everything's moving so fast, there's always more stuff to learn.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
why our school tries to keep on top of everything. They want to make sure they're giving you the latest information, latest news, and latest trends, like so that we can provide that for our students. So one of the reasons why we have like a good community is because it's a constant update. You're never getting taught old stuff. There's
it is.
certain principles that are always going to stay the same, like when it comes to uh, business principles and stuff. They're always going to be like there's going to be a foundation there, but in the way in which you achieve things will always be new ways, and we're always
Yeah,
trying to teach those new ways. We're all trying to add tools, add tools, add tools. So it's a constant grind for us to give you guys the latest information so that you can market yourself the best way possible.
it is. So the first thing when I rejoined, I did was I rewatched the whole lessons, everything from the start, because I knew I cannot um take off from the point I was. I need to rewatch everything because, like you said, there are new lessons. It constantly improves, and um, when I don't watch it, I'm missing something. So I rewatched everything, and yeah,
Amazing. I love that.
that's it.
All right, so let's get down to some numbers now. What sort of money have you made in the real world so far?
I made
Just like a ballpark.
60,000 euros from content marketing up to now.
Do you know what? And I'm telling you, to some people, that is crazy.
I thought it in the first weeks when I joined the program, and I saw the wins like 1,000 euros, 5,000, 6,000. I thought never, never, and I imagined it, so I manifested it, but it was not close for me. It was like, okay, there are years of work, and
Yeah.
it's a so big numbers, and now for me it's okay. I'm gonna write another invoice for 1,000, for 2,000, 4,000 euros. So it's normal right now.
And that's the thing. You make it your reality. That's what becomes your
Yeah,
reality now.
yeah.
Like them sort of numbers are your numbers now. That's what you're
You're
expecting.
creating it from your whole mind. So
Exactly.
that's it.
And the fact that it's done from you and you've got no system behind you except from the systems and processes you've built, you will always be able to do it.
Yeah,
People
that's
don't
it.
understand. Like, if you lose
Yeah,
a lot of people when they lose their job, like, what do I do now? Like, there is no what do you do now for you because you create the jobs. You create
of
that
course.
market of where you can bring income in. That's
Yeah,
all on you. You can do that. So it's an amazing position to be in, and it frees you up so much time and so much like owning your own time. I think so important, and people don't understand that. And I think
it
that will
is.
cure like the world's like depression and like all these mental states that people go through. A lot of the time is because they feel trapped and they have no answers. And we try to give you the answers. That's what we do. You feel like you're lost. Here's the map. Here's the car
You
keys.
gave me the answer. So yeah,
Exactly. There
and
you go.
one big point for me, um, everything like 95% of the money I made, I
Yeah.
reinvested. I reinvested some couple thousands in like crypto, but most of the money I reinvested in equipment like camera equipment, new lenses, microphones, stuff like that. And there were only a couple of $100 that I like wasted for myself. So I bought some clothes or something like that. But for me, it was always the money I'm gonna make. I want to reinvest it and get bigger and take more steps forward, make better videos, a better quality, give my clients a better results, and that was also one of the main um, yeah, things for me to do.
Yeah. Do you know, I had a conversation with a student before, and he said like he's 1 year he spent 1,000 um, pounds on the camera. Pounds is like English. And
Yeah.
then that same year with that camera, he made 100 grand.
Awesome.
So I was
Crazy.
like,
Crazy.
fair play.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. It's down to investing in yourself, believing in yourself, believing in the process and stuff, building it,
Yeah.
and it will come.
I
If
I
you build, it will come. 100%.
some friends of mine, as they also made money from work they did, like
Yeah.
2,000 euros, and they said to me, yeah, I went partying, I went drinking, I went doing this, and I thought like, no, you did not, because for my mind it was like, why did you make the money
Yeah.
when you waste it? what's
How many
what
hours
was
did
the
you spend?
benefit of it for you? Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you wasted
How
it.
many hours did you spend? How many hours did you give of your life for that one night where you spent silly money?
Yeah,
You've probably how many days have you given? Months. It's crazy.
it's crazy.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's
So what's your
discipline.
goal
It's discipline.
forward?
Sorry.
What's your goals moving forward?
My goal is short or long term.
Ah, that's a good question. Short term.
Short term. um I want to make some new clients. Some
Yeah.
I got with my cousin also started 1 month ago a content marketing agency, and
Dope.
now we are working a little bit together. We went last week. We went 3 days to Italy to only shoot content for our portfolio, for our personal brands. I want to start a personal brand now, because I
Yeah.
have my Instagram account for my agency Momentum Media, and now I thought about starting a personal brand, and I'm gonna use my personal Instagram account for it. So I got a little bit of pressure, because the people who know me, they are gonna see it,
Yeah.
and they are gonna know when I'm posting one video and then 1 month is nothing is coming. Um, yeah, it's not that good for me. So
Yeah.
they are keeping me also accountable, and I want to start my personal brand. I bought like a GoPro and stuff like that, so I can yeah, keep pushing my content forward. And we got one client for like 5,000 euros now. He make stuff in the garden, like building stuff and this. Um, and yeah, I want to also learn. It's the next step for me, how
Yeah.
to get editors for myself, so I can outsource some stuff, and I
Love it.
can manage the whole thing, and I can, yeah, I can concentrate on building up my agency. So
Yeah.
that's
Perfect.
the short term goal for me.
And the long
The long term goal is um, I
50 M.
don't, yeah, I don't want to live my whole life in Germany, because it's cold here. It's not great,
Yep.
and yeah, I'm also fighting professional in kickboxing.
Oh, dope.
And yeah, so I want to, it's also one of my dreams, um to keep my career going and to be free. To That's the main goal. I don't want to have some government or some people say to me what I need to do. I'm my own person. I can say for myself what is good for me. Nobody else has the right to say, okay, you need to do this, you need to do this. And for me, it's the freedom. The whole goal is freedom for me, so I can do whatever I want, where I want, and when I want. That's
Yeah.
the goal for me.
I think that's the goal for most people. It's a freedom, such a beautiful thing, and once you have it, once you experience it, you can't go any other way.
Yeah,
Even just like tasting like the chance of it or the opportunity of it, it doesn't die. It's a fire that never dies.
yeah. And also, if I'm building a family sometime, I want to secure their life for my
Yeah.
kids, for my grandkids. I don't want that they ever have to wonder, okay, how we are gonna pay the rent for the next month, or how we're gonna do this or that. I want to give them a great life. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you want to gift them the freedom. That's what you
yeah,
want to do.
the freedom.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
yeah, you want to give them the
Yeah,
freedom stuff. Okay, so last question. What would be the one thing that you say to people who have heard of the real world, seen it, but they're procrastinating, not sure whether they should join or saying, oh, maybe another time I'll do it? What would be your message to those people?
take massive action because it's like $49 I think per month, and
It's actually
it,
100 now. It's gone up. You're an OG, so you get it for
yeah,
49.
okay, okay. Okay, it's the best money I've invested in my whole life because it's the real world changed your complete perception of life. It changed your perspective of life, of business, of entrepreneurship, of everything. So for me, it was the best investment I ever made in my life. And yeah, I would say do it, because if you don't take risks, you won't get anywhere. So what are $100? Nothing. It's
Exactly.
nothing.
And they'll soon realize it's no risk and only reward.
It's no risk. Yeah, you will. I promise everyone who joins the real world and who stays here like 1 month, 2 months, you will minimum get your money back, and you will profit from it in long term.
Thank you for that, G. Appreciate you today.
Yeah, thank you too.